Hello and welcome to Joanne's Healing Within. I am Joanne Angel Barry Colon, your certified personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, a mother, a wife, and I'm here to help you see yourself as your best self in 2020. I'd like to take a moment to remind you to share, comment, and like on today's show as I do go back and review the comments and also answer the comments as well. So I do look forward to reading your comments. I'd also like to let you know that currently Joanne's Healing Within is available on Roku, and over 30 million viewers get to see our show. So I'm really excited to be able to share the content, the guests, and everything else that I share on our show to be able to reach every one of you. And hoping that I am doing what I'm here to be doing, which is educating, healing, and transforming to help you become a better version of who you are. I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. And I have a handful of them today. So we're going to start off with our famous Sherry Simpson, who is our intuitive business guide. She helps women transform their business so they can be the best version of themselves in their business. Then we have Relax with Raquel, Key Mind Chi Therapy, applying massage and essential oils to help overall wellness. Pia Huge, our happy herbalist. She's helping women transform their mind, body, and spirit. Then let's connect with Keisha Christian, owner of Dropping Gems, holistic lifestyle coach and award-winning author of the Dropping Gems book series. You can reach her at www.keishachristian.com. And our newest sponsor, Elizabeth Kipp, author, stress and chronic pain management specialist, and recovery coach. And interesting enough, she is also our guest for today, which I'll be introducing shortly to the show. But before we get to that point, I really like to get the energy flowing for today in regards to what we need to hear, what chakra needs your attention, and also what affirmation may help you get yourself grounded, and what message is showing up in a hidden number. So let's see what shows up for us today. And as we do this, I'd like to invite you just to take a deep breath in, become aware of your breath, become aware of where you are in this very moment right now. As I always like to remind all of us, remember that yesterday is gone. Tomorrow will take care of itself. All you have is right now, this precious gift of now. So focus in on this very moment. And I do forget who actually quoted that, so cannot give them recognition, but I am, because I don't remember who it is though. So anyway, just allow yourself to breathe, put your feet on the floor, take a moment just to become in the moment. And let's see what shows up. If you have a question that you want this card to give guidance to, think about that question, and let's see what shows up for you. All right, I feel the energy showing up right now. Interesting enough, the back of the card, we're going to turn it over. Now this card's in reverse, and when cards show up in reverse in my deck, it basically means that the message is really important, and it also means there's a little bit of resistance that's showing up with the message. So just to show you, it is all about the sacral chakra. The sacral is all about being reborn, being confident, and being able to step into your empowerment and power, not politically speaking, but just being able to really bring the energy into where you, every place you step into, having that energy show up as well. Because people can actually know how you're actually feeling just from your energy. You don't have to say a darn word for someone to know whether you're feeling good or not. And energy doesn't lie. So you can turn around and say to somebody, oh, I feel awesome, but energetically may not be showing up the same way. So really get in contact, get in connection with your sacral chakra. Really activate that orange energy to allow yourself to create. And the best way to activate the sacral chakra is movement. I like to say dancing will get that sacral chakra going, to activate it, to really get it moving. Writing, singing, journaling, anything that's going to get the body to move in motion. The sacral chakra is also about a rebirth. So this is definitely the year to be reborn. This is definitely the year that many of us may be experiencing a lot of heaviness. Things may really be surfacing up because this is your time to be reborn. In order for us to feel alive again, we do need to sort of die to be a rebirth. So take this orange energy as just that. It's your time to be reborn. And we are 5 days away from astrological signs changing. So we're moving out of Capricorn energy into Aquarius energy. So those Capricorns, you only have 5 days left to your energy. And Aquarius, we're moving into your energy very shortly. So be aware that this energy shift is going to also create some sacral energy to get a little, I'm going to use momentum, so to speak. And the affirmation here is all about the Queen and the King. So yes, this is a great time to get the sacral chakra activating, because this is a great time for you to spend more time with your partner or get out there and socialize so you can find your partner, find your soulmate, find your twin flame. And you may be experiencing some ups and downs in your partnership. And that's okay, because those ups and downs are leading you into a space of revolution and transformation with that relationship. And that's a good thing, because as we do go through things that causes us to feel a little challenged and unstable, it leads us into a space of becoming more aware of who we are and how we want to really show up in that partnership. The number here is 2, which is all about the partnership. The partnership you have with yourself, with that rebirth, and the partnership that as you work on yourself with the rebirth, you begin to enjoy what other people can give you. So it's really important to make that connection with your higher self and really connect with your higher power as well. So this way here, you'll have better relationships with your partner. So those of you who are single out there, this is a great time to take advantage of getting out, go socialize, do something different, wear different things to generate your energy so you can meet your perfect queen or king. And those of you who are in a relationship know that this is a time to spice that relationship up. And interesting enough, we've just recently, Venus has just recently went into Pisces energy. And Venus is all about the love relationship and also money, but the energy right now is really emphasizing on relationship. So those people out there who are in a relationship and not in a relationship, Venus is going to help you activate more love and more sincerity and intimacy into your relationship. So again, those who are single, this is your time to find that, and those who are in relationships, this is your time to amplify it. So a great message here, and I do hope this resonated. And should it resonate and you are interested in receiving your own personal reading, feel free to reach out. You can call me directly, 646-236-9155. In fact, I recommend texting, and when you do text, indicate that you saw the show today, and you will receive a discount on your 60-minute reading. Do look forward to sharing that with you. And again, that number is 646-236-9155. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, I'm going to be introducing you to my guest for today. And you may want to grab a notebook and pen, because I believe my guest is going to be sharing a lot of content that's going to be very helpful for anyone who struggles with any form of chronic pain. We'll be right back.
Would you like to live a life beyond the suffering of chronic pain? Step into the power of your healing. I'm Elizabeth Kipp of elizabeth-kipp.com. I'm an addiction recovery coach, chronic pain management expert, and ancestral clearing practitioner. I specialize in helping people heal chronic pain and build stability in their recovery. I offer sessions in recovery coaching and stress management. Step into your healing today at elizabeth-kipp.com.
Greetings, my name is Keisha Christian, and I am the founder and lead instructor of Dropping Gems Academy. As an educator for nearly 2 decades, it is my mission to empower and educate others on living a holistic lifestyle. In addition to that, I'm a holistic lifestyle coach. So it's important to me to demonstrate to others how they can make small and simple changes to have a better quality of life. Be sure to visit www.droppinggemsacademy to claim your free gift and to check out the first introduction course to the Holistic Remedies class. I look forward to seeing you in class, and be sure to claim your free gift. Peace and blessings to you.
Hello
Excellent.
and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share and comment and like, and I will review those comments later and get back and comment on your comments. So with that being said, hopefully you had the opportunity of catching the first portion of the introductory where I shared about the card reading, the energy, and it is really all about rebirthing, reconnecting with yourself, that orange energy in the sacral chakra. And this is an awesome time energetically to connect with relationships. If you're single, this is your time to get out there and socialize because your soulmate or twin flame is waiting for you. And if you are currently in a relationship, this is a great time to really smooch up the relationship, make it more exciting, change things up a little bit, and bring back the newness into your relationship. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce my guest for today, Elizabeth Kipp. She is an author. She's not only an author, but she's also a contributing author to the 365 series, which is the 365 Messages, Soulful Messages. Got that backwards today. And also the author of The Way Through Chronic Pain, which is an amazing book. Amazing book. I have it right here. Started reading it and can't put the book down because it's just really informative. And she is a chronic pain management specialist and recovery coach. So welcome, 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 Elizabeth. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you, Joanne. I'm honored
you.
to be here with you and your listeners.
I'm so happy that you're with us as well. And we're going to dive right into the big question regarding what inspired you to want to write a submission for the 365 Soulful Message book?
Love that question. Soulful Messages. I had an experience that I wanted to share with the audience. So I put in a submission and it was accepted. I had experienced a lot of grief around the loss of a loved one who had transitioned. And I was lying quietly one night. I kind of woke up in the middle of the night, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, and I could have sworn I heard somebody tapping at my window. Now, I couldn't see anybody there, but I felt like I was getting a message, and so I wrote about it. And it was really interesting because I felt like my heart extended into this other dimension across the veil, and it was like the veil is so thin. I'm right here with you.
Wow.
That was kind of the message. It was very powerful.
Wow.
So I wrote about it, and the piece in the book is called "Someone at My Window."
Yes, yes. And that's a very interesting title. As you mentioned that you felt as though someone was actually at your window. Yeah, so that's really interesting. Would you like to share the submission with the viewers?
Oh, geez, I didn't bring my book with me.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
That's
I can
okay.
go get it real quick, but I didn't bring it with me.
That's
Sorry.
all right. That's not a problem. What I'll do one day is I'll share it on the show. As long as you're open to me sharing it, I will share it on a different show so the viewers can get to listen to it.
Sure, thank you.
Yes, yes. And as I've mentioned to you when speaking with you through different conversations we've had, your other book, The Way Through Chronic Pain, that now is that your first book, or have you written other books personally?
Oh, that's my first sole author book. Yes.
Yes, and I mean it's just amazing. It's an amazing book, and let's talk about what is chronic pain and who has it.
Oh, great question. Chronic pain, any pain at all, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, the body can't tell the difference. The brain can't distinguish. So it's all the same to how the body perceives it and the brain perceives it. Chronic pain is any pain that's felt 15 days out of 30 for 3 months or more.
Wow.
The National Institutes of Health estimates that 25% of all people in North America have chronic pain, and that's across all socioeconomic levels, including children. And the World Health Organization estimates a fifth of the population's in chronic pain, so that's a lot of us.
Yes. Wow. That's an interesting statistic. Now, in your book, because I have it here, the 12 steps of chronic pain. Now, obviously, I mean, we won't go through all 12 unless, of course, you want to. But, like, what are some of the steps to chronic pain?
Oh, well, that's based on the 12 steps of recovery. I just really rewrote them.
Oh, okay.
In the concept, in the context of chronic pain.
Uh-huh.
So in the 12 steps, which were originally brought by Alcoholics Anonymous, and all the fellowships use it now. We learn in the 12 steps where we have power and where we're powerless.
Mm.
That's kind of, a very, very short
Yes.
version of what we're about. Also, through the process of going through the 12 steps, they're in order. Mm-hmm. One has a spiritual awakening.
Mm.
In chronic pain, our biggest problem, I've sat in front of thousands of chronic pain patients, sufferers, and I'm one of them myself, so I've had this experience, and I've heard these other people say it too, so I say this from that perspective. Our biggest problem is that we want to control the pain, and we can't.
Uh-huh.
And my experience was, I'm kind of an epic fighter. I had pain for a long time, and I fought it for a long time, and at some point, I kind of was like, kind of guided. I heard this voice. I think it was Grace, really, my higher power. It said, "Elizabeth, clearly what you're doing is not working. Try another strategy. How about a contrary action?" And I was like, okay, what would that be? And the contrary action to try and control everything and fight it was to surrender to it.
And I'm glad you actually said that, because I was actually going to ask you, because, again, I've been reading your book as well, and you speak in your book about actually sitting in the pain. So rather than, many of us try to ignore the pain, as a healer myself, when I work with my clients, I ask them to focus in, on the pain, but also focusing on releasing the pain. But in your perspective, your perception on it, it's about not releasing it, but being able to sit with it and get a better understanding of it. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Oh, well, I don't think I said get a better understanding. I try not to actually get the mind too involved in it.
Okay.
But I will. I pretty much everything else is about right.
Okay.
I'll say this. We get in this cycle of suffering with chronic pain. Mm-hmm. We feel this, intense sensation. We call it pain. We get isolated from each other because it's our personal experience and we can't share it really. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can talk about it, but that's not sharing it. Mm-hmm. So we become isolated. And we become isolated from ourselves. We even become fractured from ourselves. We don't like the way we are being. So isolation, disconnection. Disconnection from ourselves, others, even higher power. What did I do wrong? Am I getting blamed? Right? Am I being punished? Those kinds of things. That's not our true identity. So that happens, and then we get in relationship with this thing. We get attached. We try, right? We get in relationship because it's not our attention, and then we try and control it. And then we realize we can't control it, so we get a resentment and we get angry. So we add that into the mix. It's pretty powerful, toxic mix we get into. And then because we are so angry, we get more disconnected. We get we get in more in relationship with the pain because we want to control it more. We realize we can't. We get more resentment, et cetera, et cetera. It just starts, it's this downward spiral that we get into. And so it's pretty much a fool's errand. It's a futile attempt at trying to cope with the problem.
And it almost
here's the kicker. If we can just realize that pain, as we're calling it, is not bad or good, it's how the body helps us heal. Then we can get into this neutral space where I'm experiencing a very intense sensation right now, and I'm going to just relax and let it be what it is, and let the body and its wisdom heal the body. Because my attitude about I don't like it and I don't want it and I'm not going to ignore it and all those things that we do, I'm going to numb it or whatever it is, those things just get in the way of the healing.
Yes. And I'm glad you said it that way, because I think when I was describing what it was that I was reading from the book is sort of what I was trying to say in reference to what you just got done saying. It's allowing yourself to heal from it, to rather than massing it, getting into that space where rather than having the resistance of the pain and doing everything that we want to do to either fight it or forget that we have it, or as you just said, numbing it, stepping into that space where we let go of the resistance. And when we let go of the resistance, we're not adding any more to the pain, because again, if we don't want it, we get angry. And that anger contributes more to the pain, correct?
Correct, yeah. Our resistance, our very resistance.
Exactly.
So I read the 12 steps as a bow.
Exactly. So
each one of those 12 steps has a component of bowing, because our biggest thing as chronic pain sufferers is we want to control. When we can't control pain, we want to control everything else around us. That gets very intense. So healing from chronic pain, part of that is learning how to bow. Learning where our power truly is and is not.
Very interesting. Very interesting. What I'd like you to do for us, Elizabeth, is let the viewers know how they can reach you, because we're going to take a quick commercial break after that, and then, of course, we'll come back. So just let them know how they can reach you.
They can reach me at Elizabeth-Kipp, K-I-P-P, like Peter Pan.com. Elizabeth-Kipp.com.
Very good. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have more on Elizabeth and her powerful book of healing chronic pain. We'll be right back.
The Mindset Tree Therapy invites you to relax with Raquel for intuitive therapeutic massage, body work, and energy work. Chakra 1 therapy, essential oil classes, days off mini retreat, aura cleansing, individual and group meditation, and cacao ceremony. We welcome you. Relax with Raquel.
Hi there, my name is Sherry Simpson. As an intuitive business guide, I help female service-based business owners to grow their business using their intuition. helping you to release the blocks and limits, preventing your growth, and allowing you to get the aligned action steps to take to grow your business. You can reach me at sherry@sherrysimpson.com, SHERRI @sherrysimpson, SIMPSON.com. I look forward to helping you grow your business soon. Namaste.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share, like, and comment. And today I have my amazing guest, Elizabeth Kipp, who is a co-contributing author and also an author. And we're diving in on a subject on her book, The Way Through Chronic Pain, which is a beautiful book. I highly recommend that you get, even if you don't experience chronic pain. I think it's a great book to have because you may know somebody who does, and you might be able to actually be a better, have a better relationship with them when you can better understand what they're experiencing themselves. So, Elizabeth, back to you, and I want to dive right into another question that I have regarding your book here. How do you feed the suffering? How do you feed the suffering?
Yes, the cycle of suffering I described before, where we get into, we have the experience of chronic pain, we become isolated, we get attached, we fight with the pain and try and control it. Then we get, we realize we can't, so we get a resentment, and we start over and over. And I'll give you an example of feeding the pain and not feeding the pain, an experience of kind of not feeding the pain. I used to suffer with migraine headaches. 7 years. I never knew when they came. When they were, I couldn't figure out what the cause of them were. I couldn't figure out the pattern, but they came, and they came powerfully, and they came frequently. And I had some medication that I would take, but then the medication wasn't working. And my very last migraine, I got into bed, and I turned off all the lights, and there was no sound in the room. I was in the back of the house, so no light, no sound, nothing, no input, but there's so much pain. Mm-hmm. And I laid there, and that was when I got this. It's kind of like a download. Why don't you try a contrary action, Elizabeth? What you're doing is not working.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, what would that be? And I realized that I needed to give up the fight, so I did. And it's very difficult to teach that, but I can explain it, right?
Okay.
So you have to go inside and find the muscles that you're using, energetically and physically, that you're using to fight the pain, and you need to just drop them. Relax them. And I did that. And I never had another migraine headache.
So how long have you been migraine headache free?
Oh, heavens. It's probably 12, 13 years.
Wow. That's amazing.
And not another headache. I mean, it was very interesting to me. As soon as I was able to really go in and energetically just stop fighting with everything I was experiencing there, I felt all this ease and release. And I don't like to bring the mind into it too much, because you really want to just stay in the experience of
yes.
just noticing what you're feeling. It's very meditative. So you're not going, oh, what's going on, and figuring out. You're not doing any of that. You're just noticing, because it's a very safe and healthy, powerful space to let the body heal.
So in this in this particular healing process, it wouldn't be a good idea to journal after that. Would that be the case?
Oh, well, when it was done, sure. Yeah,
Oh, when it's done, you
absolutely you
can
could.
journal about the
Afterwards,
experience?
sure. But
Oh, great.
not while you're in it.
Great, great. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm sure there's many viewers out there that actually appreciate that little bit of a tip that you offered them, because I'm sure there's many people who do experience the migraines and headaches and think there's no hope. So I'm thankful for that. My next question to you is, where is our healing power?
Oh, right. So we're used to ever since I was a kid, and my parents, as soon as I'd hurt myself or squeal because I bumped myself or whatever it was, first of all they go, oh, and they do whatever they could to stop that reaction, right, to calm that crying or whatever down, and then if needed, they would call the doctor, and here's a pill. Here's a medicine, go to bed, or whatever it was. But it was always looking to the doctor, looking to the doctor, looking to the doctor. And it wasn't until I got a prognosis that was completely bizarre that I realized where my healing power really lay, that it was within me. Because the doctor said to me, I have this chronic back pain problem that I dealt with for 40 years. And halfway into that experience, my doctor said to me, you will be in level 7 out of 10 pain for the rest of your life, 24/7.
Wow.
And you will be in a wheelchair when you're 40.
Wow,
And
that's
I was
intense. Yes.
I was
intense.
devastated by that.
Yes.
And I didn't realize I was a scientist, so I knew something was wrong with that, but I was so vulnerable as a patient at that moment, I just collapsed,
Mm-hmm.
And I pretty much cried like for days and days until I was like, I know there's a way out of this. There's something not right here.
Yes.
Until I finally realized that man is not a fortune teller. He's forgotten his science. Science is not black and white.
Mm-hmm.
It's about probabilities.
Yes.
So he should have said, it's probable that.
Yes.
But he didn't.
Yes.
He said, you will.
Yes, he used very defined
any
words.
room for hope.
Yes. Yes.
Right? And here's the thing. Science lives in a self-limiting framework.
Yes.
We live within the science world, and we live in the all that is. Science can only address things that it can measure and observe.
Aha.
But we live in the whole universe.
Yes.
Science isn't a piece of it.
Yes.
Our healing happens everywhere, not just within science.
Exactly. Exactly. And from my point of view, our mind plays a huge role in reference to healing, because when we're told different things, what we hear can either make or break our healing process.
And what we believe.
Exactly.
About what we're
And our
told
belief
and what we
system
hear.
as well.
Yes.
So I do believe that is very powerful. And as you said, that your doctor said you will. That's a really powerful statement, as opposed to there's a probability.
The other thing is that I thought was so interesting is I heard that from doctor after doctor after doctor until the very last one, Dr. Peter Prescott, who I talk about in the book. He's the one that helped me with his pain management program, helped me clear my pain. Mm-hmm. They all said that, and they never asked this question, Joanne. They never asked, why isn't Elizabeth healing?
Aha.
They just assumed I wouldn't.
Yes.
So they came to the table with a very powerful assumption and belief.
Yes.
How are you supposed to, where is healing in there? There's no room for healing in that arena.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's really powerful that when we think of that aspect of the not having that question of how can you heal? Will you heal? Why are you not healing? And it's powerful that you yourself can recognize that. So bringing me to my next question regarding the book, and then I really want to touch on to your contributing book. How do we set ourselves up for healing?
Well, there's kind of a whole bunch of things. I'll read the 12 Steps of Wellness, which is kind of the culmination of the book. None of us were born to suffer. That's one. 2, we all have the ability to heal. 3, love with all your heart. 4, get real about your healing. 5, commit to your healing. 6, do the work it takes to heal. 7, do the work every day. 8, get real about your healing, in case you didn't hear us the first time.
Yes.
9, never let anyone or anything get in the way of your healing. 10, love yourself fiercely and without reservation. 11, accept what is. And 12, be grateful for all that comes your way, and more will be revealed.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing about the chronic pain, the healing, the journey, and more importantly, thank you for sharing your journey of your chronic pain experiences and how you healed from them and how you continue the process of healing. So what I'd like for you to do is take a moment and share your submission of the Someone at My Window from the 365 Soulful Message book.
Thank you. Someone at my window. I awoke in the wee hours of the night. I thought I had heard a tap at my window, yet no one was there. Or were they? I thought I saw my friend, felt my friend, just on the other side of the window. He had recently transitioned, and the taste of his funeral lingered in my mouth. In this moment, his presence was palpable. I felt my heart swell and the pressure rise in my throat as these words filled the room. I see you there. Won't you whisper to me those words I want to hear? I miss you so. Words from long ago. Oh, please don't go. I see you there just across the way. How do I reach you? You were just here, it seemed like yesterday. Won't you come and stay, if only for a moment? Can I convince you to delay? I just want to reach you and convey how much I love you. What can I do to get my message through to you? I see you there, streaming through my window, a soft, sweet soul glow. Oh, please don't go. Stay here with me. What was that you said? Somewhere between earth and ether lies a place not clearly seen, yet is perceived, felt as if a kaleidoscope dimension. Such a space opened right outside my window in the night. I lay perfectly still, breathing softly, feeling my exhale cross through into this dimension, and drew my inhale from there. I can't explain it. Such heart space defines logic and order. In the nexus between here and there lies a mysterious yet tangible space where none feel separate, only joined interminably in the field of love. Such is the power of a window in the night, and such are the ties between souls.
That is so beautiful. Thank you so much for writing that. Thank you so much for sharing that. That is just really a beautiful, beautiful story. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me share.
My pleasure. And for the viewers, again, the book is called The 365 Soulful Messages, and there's over 200 contributors to this amazing book, and you can get this book at Amazon.com. And Elizabeth, how can they get your book?
Oh, The Way Through Chronic Pain, Tools to Reclaim Your Healing Power is also available on Amazon in Kindle or paperback.
Awesome.
And I'll be putting it out in audio shortly. We've got all the taping done. We just need to do the editing.
Excellent. And also for the viewers, how can they reach you? Because I'm sure they're going to want to get in contact with you and have conversations. So how can they reach you?
You know, they can reach me on my website, elizabeth-kipp.com, or they can email me at elizabeth@elizabeth-kipp.com.
Thank you for that. What we're going to be doing is we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, again, have your pen and notebook ready, because Elizabeth's going to share possibly one more tip in reference to chronic pain for you, and then we're going to be doing a card reading. I'm going to be giving Elizabeth a card reading today. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Keisha Christian, and I am the founder and lead instructor of Dropping Gems Academy. As an educator for nearly 2 decades, it is my mission to empower and educate others on living a holistic lifestyle. In addition to that, I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, so it's important to me to demonstrate to others how they can make small and simple changes to have a better quality of life. Be sure to visit www.droppinggemsacademy to claim your free gift and to check out the first introduction course to the Holistic Remedies class. I look forward to seeing you in class, and be sure to claim your free gift. Peace and blessings to you.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share, like, and comment, as I will be checking out the comments today. And we're going to go right into the tips. So Elizabeth, can you share one more tip with the viewers regarding chronic pain, how they can manage through or heal, whatever it is that you'd like to share with them?
Well, I'd like them to realize that they don't have to suffer, that they can heal from chronic pain. And it's not a life sentence. And I'd also like them to realize that their breath, a consciously taken breath, is a very powerful tool. So if they could just blow out all their air and take a full inhale in, filling the belly, and then take a full inhale out, pressing the belly against the spine to push all the air out, and then take another inhale in. Nice even inhale to exhale, and then exhale out. And do that for 3 to 11 minutes. I think they'll find they'll calm down quite a bit. Their pain level will calm. That links directly with the vagus nerve, which gets very dysregulated in chronic pain. Mm-hmm. And I would also suggest that anybody who can get a meditation practice, 20 minutes, twice a day, not negotiable for chronic pain patients. Even I do that now in recovery. In recovery, twice a day, 20 minutes, meditation. It doesn't matter what kind you do, just as long as you're doing something in meditation.
I like that. I like that prescription, and you heard it from Elizabeth Kipp. Twice a day, 20 minutes of meditation. I like that. I agree.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Yes, I like that. So now, Elizabeth, do you have a question you would like some guidance on, or would you like me to just shuffle the cards and see what the universe has to offer you?
I'd like you to shuffle the cards and see what the universe offers.
All right.
Thank you.
That's what we're going to do. I'm going to just come into your energy, and as I do, I'd like you just to repeat your name, your full name 3 times for me.
Elizabeth Reamer Kipp. Elizabeth Reamer Kipp. Elizabeth Reamer Kipp.
All right. And the card that is showing up, it is in reverse, but that's okay. Reverse just means it's a real powerful message for us and for you. And the message here that we have is self-love. And how appropriate is that for what we were just speaking about? Because I do believe self-love plays a huge role in the power of healing from chronic pain. Do you agree?
Absolutely. That's the perfect card.
Yes, yes. And the chakra here that's associated, because again, because you specified about how meditating twice a day for 20 minutes is extremely important, mandatory. The chakra here is the root chakra. And I believe for the root chakra, it's really about being grounded and helping us stay in that space of being grounded so we can be aligned, balance, mind, and spirit. So I think that's an awesome card in reference to, I don't think it's a direct message for you per se, but I think this is a message that you can actually just, again, continue to suggest to your clients, that getting grounded and really connecting into nature can help them also with their chronic pain.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I think that's a good one for me too.
Yes. Yeah. And the number we
I
have.
practice every day.
What's that?
That's one I practice every day.
Yes. And the number that's associated with this card is 7 and 3. So the 7, again, we're going inward, which is the whole process. I mean, whether we're dealing with chronic pain or just every day aligning ourselves, it's really about going inward, because we do have the wisdom and the knowledge within ourselves, as opposed to trying to get the wisdom and knowledge externally. So that 7 energy is really about going in and sitting quietly and getting a better understanding to where the chronic pain comes from.
Mm.
And then that 3 is how we communicate with ourselves. What are we telling ourselves, and how are we keeping our thoughts positive, so we can keep our vibration higher? Because I do believe when we are in a more positive state, we have less chronic pain. Do you agree with that?
Well, yes, and I would like to make a comment about the number 3.
Yes.
That's that talks about the polarities and the third option. So there's the duality and a third option, right? The strongest shape is a triangle.
Yes.
Positive, negative, and neutral.
Ah, yes.
So that's our journey as chronic pain patients. How do we get to that neutral, calm space?
Yes. Yes.
Where we're not judging.
Interesting. Non-judging. Yes. And now when we take the 7 and 3, we add it together. Now here is the message for you that I'm getting, because obviously the self-love, yes, that's for anyone who's experiencing chronic pain. The root chakra is obviously to get ourselves grounded, but here's the message for you. This is for you now. The 7 and 3 is a 10, and that means there's a new beginning coming for you, and you have there's much potential and also many choices to make. And I do feel like there's a new door for you to open that you have not opened yet in your practice, and that there's something coming. Are you feeling that type of energy happening for you at this time?
I am noticing that. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
That aligns perfectly with what's happening in my life right now.
Yes. And I'm just receiving a message, and I don't know if it's something that you and I have spoken about, but I don't think so. Are you in the process of possibly teaching courses, online courses?
It's very interesting you say that. I'm actually at a time where sometime during this year I'm going to put together a course where I'm teaching this work.
Yes, because
and it's interesting that you say that. It's like I don't have the time to put it all together yet, but probably after March I will.
Yes, because I actually think that's the door that you're going to be opening, because that's that one energy with the potential and a lot of choices to choose from regarding that course.
Beautiful, thank you.
Yeah, so that's a great message. I'm glad out of the card we got something that was specifically for you, and not, a wide range for everybody else and you. So yes, so I'm assuming that resonated with you.
It did. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm glad that resonated. Thank you so much. And again, Elizabeth, just let the viewers know how they can reach you.
You can reach me at my website, Elizabeth-Kipp.com. You got to put a dash in between my first and last name, Elizabeth-Kipp.com. That's Kipp. And you can reach me at Elizabeth-Kipp.com.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Elizabeth, for being here today and sharing about your 365 contribution and, of course, your personal book, The Way Through Chronic Pain, Choose to Reclaim Your Healing Power. Beautiful book. And again, that book can be purchased at Amazon.com. And again, Elizabeth, thank you so much for being here today and really sharing all that you do. I greatly appreciate you.
Oh, Joanne, thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, it's going to be the conclusion of today's show. We'll be right back.
Would you like to live a life beyond the suffering of chronic pain? Step into the power of your healing. I'm Elizabeth Kipp of Elizabeth-Kipp.com. I'm an addiction recovery coach, chronic pain management expert, and ancestral clearing practitioner. I specialize in helping people heal chronic pain and build stability in their recovery. I offer sessions in recovery coaching and stress management. Step into your healing today at elizabeth-kip.com.
Hello, Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Colon, the owner of Holistic Fitness located in Auburndale, Queens, certified personal trainer with 30 plus years experience. I have created body and soul transformation to help with releasing weight, decrease anxiety, decrease stress, decrease physical pain, improve sleep, and help gain confidence and more. To receive a free consultation, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. I look forward to working with you. Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. If you are just tuning in, remember to share, comment, and like, as I will review your comments. And I just want to make a big announcement. Well, not a big announcement. I just want to let everybody know that I'm actually approaching my 1-year anniversary of Joanne's Healing Within, which means I've been hosting the show for 1 year as of tomorrow, January 20th. And I've just played a video of all the guests that have appeared on my show. So I'd like to give a big thank you to all of my guests, all of my sponsors, all my viewers, and of course Bobby for making this happen, because it's really a pleasure. I'm in awe to be able to do this and to share all that I'm sharing regarding raising more awareness to the many, many different healing modalities that are available out there to helping each and every one of you heal and transform to being a better version of who you are. So I thank you so much for watching every Sunday and supporting my mission to help educate, heal, and transform your mind, body, and spirit with movement, nutrition, and meditation, and many of my healing modalities. With that being said, please tune in, join, whatever it is, join me every Sunday. Should you be interested in becoming a guest on my show, I am currently accepting guest sponsorship applications. Email your bio and story to healingwithin76@gmail.com. Those of you who are interested in receiving your own personal reading, feel free to text 646-236-9155. And I look forward to sharing another 52 episodes with you as we move forward. Have yourself a blessed day. Enjoy the day. Until next week, thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.